Hey guys, this is SpiritJourney and just saying hello. Today is Thursday, April 13th, 2017, and it's going on 11 a.m. I want to do a quick video. I need to give an update on my plants. I have good news and bad news. Well, let me show you some of the progress, things that has been happening. Ta-da! These are my amaranths. Remember before I showed you my amaranth plants and how they, I wasn't sure whether it was weeds or not, and they just withered and died. Well, what I learned from that was possibly the seeds weren't planted deep enough in the soil, and when I water it, it would just topple over. So now I'm able to water it better, and they don't topple over when I water it. So I think that's a biggie. And I wanted to make sure whether they were weeds or not. Because, well, I never grew these before. And so what I did was, well, because the first time I just sprinkled everything all over the place and it looked like weeds. So I said, I'm going to make 5 holes in this pot, in this planter, and then sprinkle maybe 2 or 3 seeds in each hole. Well, so I know definitively that those weren't weeds that I planted the first time that died, as you see here. These are the amaranth, red amaranth, and as you see, there's more than one plant in each hole, more than 2. And look at this one here. This one has a whole slew. I realized what happened here. Well, what I thought was dust. See, some of the seeds were that small. It looked like dust, but it wasn't. And as you see, it's a whole bunch of them. But they seem to be giving each other support. And I would say, well, the strong will survive in this. So I'm thankful. It just started sprouting maybe a week and a half ago. And I'm very pleased, and I hope that it gets past this point, because the other plant that I grew here, it only went maybe an inch tall, inch and a half, and then it just died. So I'm hoping that, that it goes well. And I installed this light fixture here. You see here. I put that in to try to give it light. And these are peppers. These are, what do you call it, clippings. And they're just in water, and it's rooting. It's coming out nice. Let me show you what else. Yeah, this is my sad one. This was my yellow watermelon. See that? You see it all down on the ground? Well, this was my second attempt for the yellow watermelon. I planted the seed maybe, let's see, on March 22nd, and it took over a week to sprout. And oh, actually, I didn't start it out in here. I had it growing in a cup, and it grew about 4 inches. So I said, let me transplant it in this pot. It is a big one. Watermelons don't like to be transplanted. So I said, if I'm going to transplant when it's young. So I dug a deep hole in it, and it seemed okay. It was in here for over a week, and I made sure I watered it, every day. And then I think it was 2 days ago, I found it lying down. It was still green and everything, but I thought, okay, maybe we got top heavy, whatever. So I propped it up, and I put like a mound of dirt here to try to hold it up. Then later on that day, it bent. It just like it just died. It gave up the ghost. And so I'm really disappointed. And I don't know whether it's the soil. The soil is very crumbly. You know, I watered here in the center, and I thought I watered a lot. I don't know what happened. So anybody who's a watermelon expert, please tell me what to do. I had this dirt, as you saw in my earlier videos. Um, I made the dirt. You know, composited the soil. I said dirt. I meant to say soil. I composited the soil. I added different components to it. I was told that watermelon likes very loose soil because the roots have to be able to get in there and move in there. So that's what I did. It may be too loose, the soil, and it's not holding the moisture. Something tells me that's what it might be. And then this one is the red watermelon, the seed, but it didn't sprout yet. I planted this seed uh, over a week ago, and nothing yet. Okay, this is my pepper that I have in water, and it's doing nicely. It seems to like that there. Okay, now this one is my good news. This is the one I really wanted to talk to you about that inspired me to do this video today. This is my hot pepper plant. I thought it was a Scotch bonnet, but it may actually be another type of hot pepper, not actually a Scotch bonnet. But look at that. You see that little one there? My first fruit? Yes! Yes! That is a fruit. And they're all buds there and flowers that you see there. You see that? See all this there? I just had to share with you guys. I do have a light on it. This is a plant light, and it's not too close, but I did feed it some fish fertilizer, and wow, it's actually growing a fruit. Oh, it looks like another one there. That could be another one coming there. But at least this one, that's a definitive right there. I'm so excited. I just spotted it maybe 2 days ago. So, this YouTuber who specializes in hot peppers, he gave the advice, how to how to pollinate these guys. I mean, these plants are self-pollinating, but because it's indoors, he said what you can do, you could take the stem like this and then shake it like that to try to shake the pollen. Okay, and maybe that's what helped. And you see that the flower didn't fall off, so maybe the fruit, the plant needed some good fertilizer, and I think in 2 weeks I'll re-fertilize it with the fish fish fertilizer. And so that's the good news in all this. So I hope this inspired some of you guys to not give up. Not everything you plant grows, but even if 1 out of 10 does something beautiful, that it's worth it. It's worth it. So I thank you guys for watching, and if any of you have advice on how to grow amaranth and watermelon indoors and what I could be doing wrong, please tell me. Each one teach one. So take care, guys, and enjoy your green thumb. Bye-bye.